Yeah, I think that in Uganda right now, what I would say the shortcomings are is that there is no regulatory framework for the development of cocoa. But that is not necessarily at this instant a big problem in itself because Uganda is still very young in cocoa. So a regulatory framework can be developed to govern the entire value chain. And it's something that we will be looking at in FAO to support government with that, so that farmers can be the number of farmers who can come into cocoa production can increase, but most importantly, they will be then able to have the correct planting material, the necessary trained extension service providers. That is very important, and the knowledge to produce cocoa. That is extremely important. Uganda has a good big opportunity. So whatever challenges and the shortcomings that are there now, it's not something that we should look at as a deterring factor in any way. Uganda, for me, I've always believed has a huge potential in developing specialty cocoa. We should try to, Uganda can stay out of bulk cocoa, that is the type coming out of West Africa. First and foremost, because this country, no matter what, even with climate change, it has the best climate for cocoa production. The temperature is right, the amount of rainfall is right. But in spite of that, of course, cocoa production must be taken with the lens of climate change, climate change adaptation and resilience. So we have to look at that lens. The potential is very big if we do things the right way. Again, I said, with identification of the right types of seedlings, having also having an innovative platform where we can agree on what is to be done in the value chain. And I know, because I've been in the cocoa industry in Uganda as well, the taste of the cocoa in this country is just amazing. When we talk about the 80% chocolate, that means that there's a higher percentage of the raw material that's going into the production of chocolate. When you taste Uganda chocolate, 80%, it tastes amazing. There's no bitter aftertaste. So maybe it's because of our soils, it's because of our climate, and there is the potential to develop that industry. We still have the opportunity to raise from the current number of farmers, maybe it's about 25,000 farmers now producing cocoa. I don't have the detailed data, but we can go up to 500,000 farmers producing cocoa. And with the prices that are high, that are there now in the market, this kind of prices are there to stay. So I mean, as a person, I'm really coming. I am so interested, and I am so passionate about cocoa, and I will be supporting in very many ways. Through FAO, obviously, I'm supporting the development of a 10-year cocoa value chain strategy, a climate resilient value chain strategy. But I'm interested in reaching out directly to farmers as well. We will be setting up teams here, and we want to interact directly with the farming communities. This is what FAO now is also doing with the farmer cooperatives, farmer groups in different districts. We shall be reaching out a lot directly. It's a hands-on job, and that's what I like very much. Well, my last word is that let's take the opportunity to engage in developing this cocoa value chain strategy, which will take us not only from production and exporting of the raw commodities, but we also want to look at processing cocoa in our country. So we want to engage the private sector to process cocoa. We want also to train small processors, that young entrepreneurs to process their own cocoa. it's a love product for me. So I encourage everybody who would like to take part in it, as long as you have land, half an acre, 1 acre, 3 acres, whatever it is. Because when you produce cocoa, you can also produce food, but also you plant trees.